Hi guys, it's Alia. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm coming on today to share a little project that I just finished. And just to let you know, excuse my nails. I really have to redo them. Actually, I have to find my nail polish remover and take off this nail polish because it's all chipped and kind of gross. But I just finished a project and I really hadn't had time to do anything with my nails. So I was actually in the middle of working on a bigger project that I think I had shown in a few videos ago. But it started to get a little overwhelming, and usually when that happens, I kind of lose my mojo a little bit. So what I'll try to do is something like a little less stressful. So I'll either work on like a small project, maybe I'll sew up some envelopes, or I'll do like a journal that's not so big, because the other one, it had a lot of pages. It's really big. This one, as you can see, does not. So it was a little more manageable. So this is what I used. This is what I made, but I used, let me just grab it here. I used a paper pad. It was this one, and I'm sorry, mind the shadow, mind the glare. I do apologize. It's a paper pad by Craft Smart. I actually thought it was Recollections, but it's not. But this paper pad, and I'm pretty sure I did a walkthrough of it when I first got it. It is gorgeous, like gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I will definitely be doing another journal with this, with these pages, because they're just so pretty. And this is the one I used for the cover. So pretty. I love every page. Like, I literally love every page. There's not a page where I'm like, it's okay. And the funny thing is, you know how there's always that one page, where is it? You know, those middle pages that, not the middle pages, but those pages that, let me find it, and that way I can show you so you know what I'm talking about. This page, like a page like this where you're like, what can I really do with this? Or, sometimes it'll have words here. I actually use this as my middle page in here, and it worked out really, really well. So overall, it was a really good paper pad to use to make a journal. So this is a traveler's notebook size, so it measures 8 1/4 by 4 1/4. So it's perfect size. If you want to put it in an actual traveler's notebook, like the cover, it will fit. But I also have a little closure around it just in case you want to use it as a standalone journal. So you have two options. And on the cover, what I did, isn't this cute? This little doily behind is from Bonnie and Clive. At her shop, she had these little doilies that I got a while back, and they're so cute. So I added that. You know what? Let me take this off so I can show you better. And then I added this purple flowery thingy because see this branch here, and then a little bit on the wings of the bird, there's purple. And I sort of wanted to bring out the purple also to kind of like tie everything together. So that's what I did. And then for the cover, I used 2 pieces of the pattern paper, glued them and then sewed them. That way it makes it a little bit stronger. So this is the inside. And here's another page from a paper from the pattern paper. And I like this as the first page. And this is my thought process behind it, because this has kind of a lot going on. And you might not really be able to write anything here, but this, as an introduction page, you could definitely write something here. So it could be like a title page, it could be dates, whatever you wanted to do. So that's why I use this to make the first page. And then on the inside, or not the inside, the next page, all the pattern pages are one-sided. They're not two-sided. So what I did is I put pockets on the back sides of all of them so they weren't so plain. And then to make all the pockets, I used the little cutouts from one of the 12 by 12 sheets. There's a page, that has all the little cutouts on it. So I cut them all out, and those are what I used to make the pockets, or like the tuck spots throughout the journal. And another thing different that I did about this is I rounded all the edges. I don't know if you can see that, but they're all rounded. So, and to make the tags, I used all the cutoffs and then like the paper from the paper pad. So I cut them into different shapes and different sizes, and that way you can write on the back and the front is pretty. And I believe Actually, no, I have a couple other things that aren't from the paper pad. So my friend Alicia, she had sent me a few tags that were stamped with "This book belongs to," and then another stamp, "My story begins," or "The story begins." I forget what it says. But I didn't want to part with the originals, the ones that she stamped for me. So what I did is I made copies of them. And so this is one of the copies, and then it can go right in the front here. So we have some coffee dyed paper, some vintage paper, some blue resume paper, and I tried to, and I don't know if I got all of them, but on the pages that were the music paper, I tried to add some coffee dyed paper so that way you can still journal on the pages. So there's coffee dyed paper here to journal and here, but I put it on this side because you could really, even if you wanted to, journal on the side because there's empty space there. Not that you have to, but I didn't put it all the way to the edge on this one because that's what was running through my head when I put this paper down. So here is another, this was a cutout, and then behind there, 2 big journaling cards with plenty of room to journal on the back or put pictures or, you know, whatever you want, really. And then some more paper from the paper pad. It's just, I love the colors. They're just so, so pretty. And then another little place to write. Another place to write there. Here's some more of the paper. And then here, this one says, "This is your moment." And then there's lines here. I don't know if you can see that. See, there's lines. And what I thought was this could actually be your own journaling spot too, if you wanted. If not, you can always leave it as a tuck spot. And then here is one of the tags that I made. And this is one of the cutouts. And this one says, "Today I will find the beauty." So that's cute. And you can also really, if you wanted to, use any of the cutouts too to make your own tuck spots. If you glued it down, you could tuck things in the side there. Oh, I didn't put any paper on that one, but that's okay. So here is, let me just show you. Here's the middle. I cut it down, and then like the sides that I cut off, I used to make tuck spots on each side. And then here's a vintage Rolodex card. And I love these cards because can you see the edges? They're just so aged, just perfectly by themselves. Here's one of the cutoffs. And then I made some tags. Out of that one sheet that has all the different borders, I just cut the whole thing and made tags with it. And then the same thing on this side. So it has the Rolodex card, a cutoff, and then another tag. It's funny because in the past, actually, always up until right now, I used to not really utilize these sheets because I thought in my head, you know, you have to cut them down as the strip that they are. And then today I said, well, why do I have to do that? So what I ended up doing was just, I had a tag anyway, and I just kind of, let me show you. Here's the sheet. I basically lined up the tag, I traced around it, picked it up, lined it up again, traced around, so on and so forth, and then I used it to make, and then I cut them out, and now they make tags. So I thought that was pretty cool. So now going forward, those pages that I never really utilized, unless I cut out, you know, a bit or a piece, now I have an idea to make my own tags with. So I thought that was kind of fun. So here's another nice spot to journal if you like. If not, you can leave it by itself. And then this is its own little tuck spot. And again, with 2 little journaling cards that I made. And then those go back inside there. And here I did add some paper to write on. Oh, and on the back too. Oh, nice. And some more vintage paper. And it's really interesting because I don't know what these sheets are supposed to be. This, like, this is raised right here. You can feel it raised. These ones are not, but these lines going this way, I can feel them. The lines going this way, you can't feel them. But I feel like they're measured out for a specific reason, but I don't know what the sheets are for. Let me see if I have a full sheet, one that's not cut down, and I'll show you. Oh, I do have one. Okay, so actually I have a bunch of them. This is what they look like, and if anybody knows what these sheets are for, it's very interesting. And they're double-sided, so it's front and back. And I mean, I got it at an estate sale up in somebody's attic in their office supply stuff. under like 18 inches of dust. But I mean, it was worth the find because I've never seen pages like this before. So if anybody does know what types of pages those are for, like what you do with them, is it for a specific, you know, something or other, please let me know, because I was always curious about that. So plenty of journaling room in this journal. And these are nice because the pattern pages, they are a little bit thicker, which is okay. But they're perfect for mats, like a photo mat, because it's thick. So that's really nice. You know what? Give me 1 second. I'm going to pause the video real quick. Sorry about that. I had to run downstairs and get the charger for my phone because my phone started dying on me, and I don't want that to happen. Whew. So, oh, we were there. Okay. So here, again, another little pocket with some journaling cards. And also, this was an actual cutout. It was just the size and everything. But this is also a nice place to, you know, do some journaling if you want, or put a little quote or, you know, something fun like that. I like that this has all these little places to write things, because I think that's kind of neat too. So here is another spot to journal on this side and on this side. And some more blue resume paper, some of that cool paper, which I really don't know what it is, but I'd love to know. Another pocket, and this one says, "Still is the heart that learns to simplify." Oh, I really should follow that too. Simplify, yes. All right. And then here is the same page as the front page. And of course, you can end your journal with whatever, you know, closing quotes that you might want to put in there. I mean, it's just, junk journals are so much fun. I personally love them because you can customize them really any way you want to. And there's no right and wrong way. So this little journal is available in my shop. I will leave the link below. And I really hope you liked the little walkthrough. I feel like I've been saying a lot through this video. I'm trying to change that, but it's a filler word, and you know, a filler word, and we're all guilty of it. So